In this tutorial video, we demonstrate how you can leverage the use of special purpose worksheets to model your tuition revenue based on tuition rates and enrollment. This video assumes you understand the concept of special purpose worksheets and the different uses for worksheet SPWs, global SPWs, and SPW templates. If you're not familiar with these and how they function, you can review the tutorial video in the knowledge base called SPW Basics. There's also an article there called Special Purpose Worksheets that compares all three. This tutorial will also illustrate several concepts. First, how you establish drivers, such as projected enrollment and tuition. How you can use formulas to combine these drivers in various ways. How you can use sections in order to group related items. How you can number line descriptions in order to sequence items in the most logical way. And lastly, how the budgeted values on this SPW are posted with one click to your budget worksheet. To begin modeling our tuition revenue, let's go into Martus. Here in our budget worksheet we'll be working in, you'll see at the bottom, Create Special Purpose Worksheet. This will take us to the SPW for this worksheet in which we want to model our tuition revenue. Let's assume we want to break tuition and enrollment into two different tiers, our lower school and our upper school. We'll begin creating our model for the lower school, and we'll assume a projected enrollment of 175 students and an annual tuition of $16,000 per student. The section allows you to organize and group related items within your SPW. For this example, we'll create our own section. We're including 175 in the heading just for the sake of clarity. I will also be using leading numerals as a way to order our sections and the lines within these. For the description, let's start with our tuition rate. This does not need to post to the summary, so next we'll go to the Values tab. Here we'll enter our rate of $16,000 per student for the months of August through May. And finally we'll click Save. Next, let's add the line for the enrollment we want to budget for. We'll put it in the same section. And enter our description. Again, we will not post this to the summary, and so we'll go to the Values tab next. Here we'll enter our enrollment number, and again we'll remove it for the months of July and June. And finally save. Lastly, for this section, we'll add one more line. We'll put it in the same section and enter our description. This time, we do want this line to post a summary because this will be the budgeted tuition amount for the lower school. We'll choose our account. And in my setup, which your configuration may be different, I will choose my 999 non-project or grant related. On the Values tab, we're going to switch our source from Budget Widget to Formula. Next, we'll insert the first line we created. We'll then multiply by inserting our operator. And next, let's insert the second line that we created. And finally, I'm going to divide this by 10. I'm doing this because we entered our full tuition amount for the school year, and I want to spread that evenly over the 10-month period. You may choose to do this differently. Let's preview this calculation. And then we'll add notes. And lastly, we'll save this. I'm going to add one more section to model our upper school tuition with assumptions of $225 for enrollment at $18,000 per student. I'll follow the same steps as we did with the lower school model, but with these new drivers. Now, in our summary section, you'll see our tuition fees have been aggregated, and the notes we entered are here as well. When we are ready to post this to our worksheet, this is what we'll post along with the notes, and the model will remain in the SPW. Within this same special purpose worksheet, we could also factor in an institutional discount, or perhaps budget for bad debts. The process would be the same. Let's budget for the institutional discount. We'll add a new section, and then our description. For our values, let's assume a 5% discount. And then we'll save this. We'll add one more line. We'll put it in the same section, and then enter our description again. We'll check the post to summary and choose our account. On the Values tab, we'll create a calculation to take our previously calculated tuition for the lower school and the upper school to determine the discount. For our formula, let's start by adding a parentheses. And then we'll insert our institutional discount rate and multiply that by the total tuition for the lower school. Next, we'll add the discount rate multiplied by the total tuition for the upper school, and then close our parentheses. Let's preview to show the result. And then we'll enter our notes. And finally, we'll save this. Now at the bottom in our summary section, you'll see we have two accounts that we've budgeted to in our SPW and posted back to our worksheet with the notes we've entered in summary. I'm going to click Post to Worksheet. Now let's go back to our budget worksheet to look at this. Here we can see the budgeted amounts for tuition and the institutional discount in summary, along with the notes. And if we wanted to get the detail behind these numbers or review the models and assumptions, we can go back to the SPW to review and make updates as appropriate. You can see how easy it would be to change any of your assumptions about enrollment, tuition, and all your other drivers. In this tutorial video, we demonstrated concepts for using drivers to model tuition and other items. Please visit our knowledge base for more helpful articles and videos, or reach out to Martus support for assistance. Thank you for watching.